The manual of life, still in the book of Deuteronomy, the law, the second law, the fifth book of the Bible. Moses have done so much. He brought the children of Israel all the way from Egypt, where they were being enslaved, into the wilderness, towards going into their own land, their own country, the land, the home God Almighty promised their forefathers. Moses spoke a lot, a great leader. He did so much. He managed the people known in the Bible as rebellious, hot-headed, and hard-minded people. But Moses took them all this way. Now, Moses have addressed them. All the laws God have given to them, Moses gave to the children of Israel. Then the curses and the blessings that they will receive when they do the will of God, keep the commands, and they observe His statutes, all those obedience, all the great things and blessings that they will receive from God, Moses gave them all. Now the Lord said to Moses, He said, "Come up to the mountain, and I will show you the land which I promised your people. You will not go into the land, but I will show it to you." Then the Lord Almighty showed Moses the land, everything. The valley, the hills, the mountains, everything. So this is the land I promised your people. He said something here too. He said, if my people have chosen for myself, obey my commands and do my will, see, He has made them the greatest nation on earth, and the whole world will fear them, because they are the people identified with the God Almighty. Say, no nation, no land can withstand them. And that is up to today. And that is what is happening. So, Moses was 120 years when he gave all these speeches, and he handed over leadership to Joshua. He told Joshua, do not be afraid. God is always ahead of you. Do not fear these people that you are going in to take the land. The Lord Almighty has given this land to you, and nothing can change that. Do not fear. Do not be discouraged. Say, be courageous. Take the land, because God, the owner of the land, has given this land to the children of Israel, His own people. Moses died after all this. Do you know that God Almighty was the one that buried Moses on the mountain? Up to today, this moment we are talking, we are discussing, we are talking about this Deuteronomy. Nobody have seen where Moses was buried. Nobody ever see the grave of Moses, only the God Almighty who buried him. The children of Israel mourned for 30 days when Moses had died. And Joshua took over the leadership. And that is the book of Joshua, where they took over the land that God have promised them. So, brethren, like we will be seeing all this while, that the Deuteronomy is a book of exposition. God reveals so many things. And all this revelation is for us today on earth. If we do God's will, keep his commandments and obey and respect his status, all these blessings are for us, as is for the children of Israel who obey it. Because by his blood and by his baptism upon us, we are now the children of Israel. All it takes is for you to obey the word, the commandment of the God Almighty. Do his will. Keep away from evil, because every defect, every disobedience, every sin, and every rebellion against God Almighty has its own course already done. Not that God will curse you, you will already been cursed if you disobey and do otherwise. Brethren, this is the word. Today we've come to the end of Deuteronomy, a great book, the last book of Torah, the book full of secret, the book called the Law, where Moses packaged everything into book and asked them to put it in the ark of tabernacle as the witness of them, the people, and of God. So wherever they go with the ark, the law is with them. The book of law, the law of life was in there. And that is what God did in the book of Deuteronomy, second law, the book of law. So Moses gone, and Joshua stepped in. And it is in Joshua that the children of Israel took their land till this day. So brethren, thank you for being patient and followed us throughout the exposition in the book of Deuteronomy. I want to say thank you once again. Now we are going into the book of Joshua. We'll see what God Almighty used Joshua to accomplish for the children of Israel and for you today. So devote your time and keep on following us. And God Almighty will richly bless you. Thank you.